a coconut on my stew. What on earth shall I do? I thought they were from the hood, but it seems I misunderstood. It's like they're white on the inside, but are really brown on the outside. There's a coconut on my stew, and I don't know if that is good.
Oh, wow.
Start over. Hi, coconuts. It's Queen Anita again. Yule's freaking out because of the cat, the coconut cat she mentioned last week.
Baby's allergic, man.
Yeah, true. Shame.
The cat is like 5 minutes away from her. It's like over there. And she's like...
Anyway.
It's a kitty.
Yeah, it is a cute cat. Cats are awesome.
You cat.
Yeah, that's African. Yeah, it is Africa Day anyway, coming up soon. So we have to let the true African side come through in this episode, guys. So yeah, I think we do. We're gonna talk about Africa Day.
Yeah. What song can we sing?
Wow.
I don't know, what nice African songs are there that people know?
Africa, yeah.
I mean, that's a good one. Who sings that one again?
Africa. What's Toto?
You're away from you. There's nothing more than could ever do. I miss the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time.
No, he killed it there.
Yeah, no, that's a jam.
He killed it.
Toto, yeah, no.
I don't know the lyrics.
It's waiting there for you. Hurry, boy. It's waiting there. It's funny too.
There's like those African songs that are like that all roll like
but
make you roll your eyes because it's like it's African song.
Yeah,
not Toto.
It's like
yeah.
No,
He killed it.
But Waka Waka is also good.
Just needs an ordinary visa.
That song just says Africa, even though it's about, what is it about? It's about the dung beetle.
Dung beetle.
Yes, it just has Africa written, probably because of all the clicks. But that's a jam. Yeah. Okay, we've got Miriam Makeba's here in the house, people. Seliqabele kuthaba hayi ngqongqothwane Seliqabele kuthaba hayi ngqongqothwane Igqirha nendlela ngumqongqothwane. The flu got me, so I can't do that high note very well right now.
Yeah, the flu.
You can, bruh.
Nah, I can't. Not right now.
All right.
Don't voice cracks, guys.
When is Africa Day exactly?
It's on the 25th, May 25th. Yeah.
25th of May.
Oh,
it's Africa Day.
How many African countries have you guys been to?
It's the 25th of May. Oh, you've been to a few. I've only been to two, babes. I'm not gonna lie.
You know you're going
yeah,
to
that's why she asked the question.
Tell us
about your experience in the African countries. And I'm ashamed that I haven't been to
Africa
many.
Tattooed on me.
I am African. I'm brown.
Yeah, but
I don't need tattoos.
Know?
People know I'm African.
Like, have you smelt the air in the different countries? The air in Mozambique is not the same as the air in Zambia or the air in Zimbabwe or the air in Namibia. You know what I mean?
Thanks. Yeah.
I haven't been to a lot of African countries, but
you've been to more than us. We've been to. Have you?
Yes, I've been to Zimbabwe.
You have been to Zimbabwe. Has she been to Zimbabwe?
I don't think so.
When did you go to Zimbabwe? Yes, you went once.
Like 3 times.
No, once.
Twice.
That means once, ladies and gentlemen.
So I went in 2002 with the parents.
Oh yes, shame you did go. And you also went when you were little.
So I did go 3 times.
Because you were like a
the
baby.
One. And then I went, for Tina's wedding. Where was Uncle Mike's wedding?
No, it wasn't for that. It was here. Uncle Mike's wedding was here. He had 2 weddings. But yes, I remember when you were little.
Yeah. And then I went in 2016.
But the little
with the church group.
Okay. All right. You've been to Mars. You've been to Namibia. mini South Africa. I think Namibia is just like another version of South Africa.
I mean, Mozambique. Yeah, I mean, like, guys, these countries are beautiful. Like, all of them.
Yeah.
All of them have something different and something special to offer.
Yeah.
Mozambique, the first time I went there was on a girls' trip, guys. Like, it was bad, eh? Yo, I was like, I will never again in my life. Yay.
Why?
I went with, I think it was 8 girls, ne? Listen, so 8 girls, 6 were colored, 1 white,
Tissues today.
and then myself, black, ne?
Can you just?
I was like, yo,
Sorry, you there.
the ladies were feisty, man.
Why
we
were
were
they
all
feisty?
feisty. Number one of the girls, so it was just, one of the girls had, she was driving, ne? And now it's potholes, right? Now we're going from Maputo to Inyamban, which is like deeper into Moors. And the potholes were like craters. Sometimes it was just like, guys, it's like a swimming pool. You know what I mean? And she's in this little car. And
so
because
funny,
we didn't get the memo, because like, oh, girls trip, Moors, like, yay. We didn't get the memo. Let's all put money together.
For a girls trip in a little car.
And let's pay ahead. You know what I mean? Put all the money we have, even pay for breakfast, lunch, and supper. So when you go, we didn't even have pocket money, bro. Nothing.
You never go to a foreign country without
them all our money.
Dude, I feel like that's the age to do the nonsense like that.
Is.
And then we were like,
that was the right time to do it.
In the midst of these potholes, we went in 2 different cars. Does the one start smoking weed?
Who? Okay, and let me not ask who. Because I know all your friends.
Sorry, I heard car.
In 2 different cars, and the one
2
girl starts
different
smoking weed, bro. She's driving. She's high on weed,
and she's smoking weed.
And she's driving, dude. And at the point, she's just going for the potholes. She's not even swerving them like the car in front of us.
To her, it probably felt
my friend
like,
and I.
It felt like she was just flying over heavenly bumps because she was high. I don't know.
My friend Taryn and I, we looked at each other, and then simultaneously we were like, "Our Father who art in the heavens, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom." Guys, we said it from the depths of the depths of the depths. We were like, we're dying today in Mozambique.
Help us, Jesus.
Like, goodbye. And then we get to location. Eh? Now both cars are stuck in the sand.
Yeah.
And then we had to wait for the morning, try to dig cars out. Then we get to the place, and now everyone is shouting at this woman, "Why didn't you tell us that there were potholes?" Like silly little girls, like, guys, everyone that got to it. And then then we got kicked out because of the company that I was with shouting. Then we had nowhere to go. And nowhere to go.
But
and
that's
now you have no money.
yeah.
Hear me. And these girls are not leaving Moza. I'm like, let's go around. Well, it was good while it lasted.
Let's
head
go home, guys. Let's just drive back home. Like,
we're
what
not
are we
going
doing?
anyway. I'm like, what do you mean we're not going anywhere? Bruh, they're like, we're going to sleep on the beach.
Oh, no.
I was like, but Inyamban was one of the beautiful beaches, the most beautiful beach I've ever seen in my life.
But
with white
Marine
sand.
Kingdom. Just saying, in the middle of the night, you're out there with all the marine spirits. Marine spirits, guys, are real. So you're going to spend the whole night rebuking. You're going to spend the whole night
rebuking mosquitoes. Rebuking mosquitoes.
Hey, those mosquitoes they're carrying things.
Dude, I was lucky.
They're coming to take your blood, to take it to the Marine Kingdom.
I met a girl I studied with at EFTA, and she... Dude, more drama.
I'm just saying. Hey, guys.
But I met a girl I studied with at EFTA, and she was like, hey, actually, I'm leaving my accommodation. Do you want it? I was like, yes.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
You see, that's Jesus coming through, because he knew that there are marine spirits on the beach. He was like, not today, not my babies. Not today, Satan.
The girls still slept on the beach.
No, like the ones who slept in the accommodation, Jesus was fully with them.
Yeah, no, dude,
I know he's with everybody, but I'm just saying.
And then this party place, and then the toilets weren't working. So it was, imagine this, like poop, toilet paper, poop, toilet paper, poop, toilet.
I don't want to imagine it.
I can smell that smell. You know, that's a smell that will never leave you for the rest of your life.
I've seen that.
Hey?
And I saw it. I've seen it. And
Unreal.
I saw it on my travels to Zimbabwe. It's always when you are going
somewhere.
Where it's the poop toilet paper combo.
Combo, dude. A whole combo, bro.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, I've been to places where it's been long drops, and I was wishing for a long drop. I don't really like no long drop, but at that point I was like,
a long drop
would
is
be good.
Definitely more desirable than that situation. Yeah.
But anyways, there's more hectic stories for another day. But
so where else have you been?
You've got a lot of stories. But
besides
you've
Moz.
also been, recently you went to Namibia, didn't you?
I know Zambia.
Oh,
Zambia.
To Mozambique. I went to Zambia and Mozambique.
Yeah, you did go to Zambia.
Oh, Namibia
me
was
the
the
nice
mother.
bag.
Okay.
I did go to
you
Namibia,
went
but
to
many years
Zambia.
ago.
Okay, all right. But that was work stuff. It wasn't like it was like one day, whatever.
Yeah.
One day doesn't count. It's
1-2
like
days or something.
that's like connecting
Stopping
flights.
at the airport, yeah.
Like when you're in the US and you connect flights.
bruh,
Guys,
yeah.
I've been all over there. I've been to Chicago. I've been to all over
Oh,
US,
no,
but
me, I
airports
drove,
only.
bruh.
Yeah.
I
Airports only.
drove. I
'cause
ate with
can't
the
even say-
locals, Joe. I
Yeah,
got it
that's
in a
nice.
day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's nice that you get to experience it. Yeah. Okay, so you know how we
Yeah.
started with the Miriam Makeba song, how we sang it. Like, yeah, let's just touch on how certain South African artists, I think it's usually, you know how music brings people together, nations together.
Lady Black Mambazus.
Yes, our Lady Smith,
Lady
man,
Smith, I
with
love
Dolly
Lady
Parton.
Smith.
As our people
Yeah.
have been doing things. Yeah,
They
like
featured
how.
Mean Girls while she says the line. In Mean Girls.
What did she say again? Yes, she's
like,
is
"You
it
love-"
Tina Fey who says it?
No, it's Katie's mother. It's Lindsay Lohan's mother. But you love Lady Black.
Lady Smith Black Mambazo.
Oh my gosh.
And the Indabelly tribe.
Oh my word.
Yeah, guys, like we have a lot of influence out there, but we've had it for a long time. I'm just talking in terms
But you
of
know
South
how
Africa
you
right
know
now.
you've arrived, ne?
Yeah.
When they now in their stories, you know, in their stories they're like, yeah, the criminal or whatever is connecting to Russia or what? No, it's South Africa.
Guys, how many
I'm
movies
like,
now it's like, yeah,
hey,
a contact to South Africa or
leave us.
the
Yeah,
main
no,
base
Johannesburg. You're like,
In Johannesburg, yeah, or in Cape Town. I'm like, leave us. Don't feature us in your movies.
We
Why?
have to thank the Trevor Noahs and the who else has gone out there? The Brenda Fassies,
and
Nelson
guys, but there's
Mandela,
also so many people that we don't know. Hey,
Zozie Beanies,
John Kani.
John
But-
What's the one that you like?
The guy
that
who
you
did
don't
the
like?
Lion King, guys. He brought Zulu to
Yeah.
the Lion King.
But the one that you don't like.
Yeah.
I don't say I don't like people on public things.
No, you don't
Who
like
don't I
them.
She sings. Who don't I like?
I just wanna feel good. What's her name?
Every day.
I love
Yeah.
Lyra. I
Lyra,
just
that's
don't
okay.
like.
I just had Laura in my mind,
I
but
just
Lyra, yes.
don't
I
like.
love Lyra.
Yeah, no, your sister.
Why don't you like
I
I
Lyra?
didn't say I don't like Lyra.
I think you
Guys.
don't, and you're trying to cover yourself up here because you don't like Lyra.
I don't like when we say things like I don't like a person. I don't know her, right? I don't know her.
Okay.
You don't like her
She's just
music.
not my
You
taste.
don't like,
yeah, I think
she's not. Yeah,
she's not
yeah,
for
she's
me.
Not your
She's not
taste.
for me. She's not my taste. So as a person, I'm sure she's a nice person. I'm sure. Hey, I don't know. But
At some point, wasn't she like
no,
really
it
sick
was.
at some point?
I don't know if it was, but she got sick overseas or something, and
Wait, wait,
she had to
wait.
cancel her
Germany, I think.
tours.
What's the
and
best? The
stuff like
best
that.
is that lady. That everyone's like naga pende pe, naga pende pe.
Oh, Liberian girl.
Yeah.
Is
She's
she-
like, oh
Oh my gosh.
Let him.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Sweating there.
Not,
Yeah.
not gonna come away, whatever she
Yeah.
says.
Pens away.
Pens away.
Anyway, so yeah, I think
Guys, Brenda.
we really have been
Brenda.
able. Brenda Fassie, I like how
Brenda.
our artists. And again, it's just music. Music is such a beautiful
know.
thing. It just
For
brings people
Africans,
together.
guys.
It's exposed Africa. It's exposed South Africa. I think.
What Oliver
yeah.
Twist? Was Oliver Twist? What did he? All right. You drive their car.
Oliver Twist was British, and he was a character in Charles Dickens' novel.
Oliver.
Oh, okay.
No,
I don't know the song, guys.
That's
Brandon Oliver Twist is a Debange, and
Yeah,
who else was on? There was also an international guy on Oliver.
Guys.
And then keep us now.
Guys, I'm terrible with dance music. It's not my kind of thing. I like the sad songs. I like the blues. I like the heavy stuff. I like the deep stuff. And then, like, I mean, Amapiano has been great. I'm not into it, but I think it's just been one of those. Yeah, another way that Africa has been exposed to the world in a way that it's never been before. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's. I feel like Amapiano. Let me say it properly, not the fancy way. Amapiano has not only brought South Africa to the world stage, but I think it's brought Africans together and it's exposed more of Africanness.
Yes.
Because I think there was a time when you would be told, "Aye, don't be ghetto." You'd bust a move, and whether it's family members or whatever, it's like, "Aye, that's shameful." But now it's not. It's
What do you
out
mean?
there. Dude, I've experienced moments of feeling like, hey, I can't be. I have to I have to
Qoqa
qoqa
yourself.
myself.
Could this be the
I don't
reason
know
that
the
you
English
became
word
a
for
coconut?
qoqa.
Restrain.
I
Restrain.
have to, restrain.
Wait, but could this
Pull
be the
myself
reason why
towards
you
myself
became a
because
coconut?
guys, you know how
yourself.
white folks are. White folks, when you have a deep belly laugh, you be like, "Wow!" They'll be like, like laugh, babes, laugh, let it out,
No,
let it
but-
out.
but
And I know
that's
it's not
why I'm-
all
that's
of
why-
them, but I
whoa.
feel like white people hold things in,
Wait,
and
no.
Africans are like,
But that's why I'm struggling to understand what you're saying, because are you saying that black people told us to be refined?
I'm saying that there was this, the inferiority complex thing that black people tend to have of, in these circles, you can't be yourself. You can't just go there and bust
And be loud.
a ghetto move. You can't be too
switch.
loud. You can't be this. So, pull yourself together. Pull
Shema, I
yourself
remember there was a
towards
time I
yourself.
danced for Mama in the middle of Woolies. Ish.
You see, I've experienced that
My
when
poor
I came
mother.
home from school as well, and I was like, "Oh, we learned this thing at school." My friends taught me. She's like, "Aye." And you're like, "Okay, never mind. I guess
Well, maybe because
it's
your mom's a coconut.
Yes, she's a coconut. No, she really is. I'm
That's-
embarrassed.
that's-
She was so deeply embarrassed that they Woolies. Oh my gosh. Shame.
It's funny. But what did you do?
Busted like a wash or something and did something ghetto there, and she was just like, don't do this.
That's so hilarious.
Her face when she
Yeah.
does that. Yeah, that's some funny stuff. Yeah, but I was just saying how I love how Amapiano has really brought African dance moves out there, and so many people all over the world are learning the moves. And even though
but
it's
Amapiano,
a bit,
like that's also like quite.
you know why I'm saying
Uh.
Amapiano? It's because those are the songs that are what people
The
are
TikTok dance moves.
That's what they're
Yeah.
dancing to right now.
I
They're
mean,
not.
there's
They're
even-
certainly not the
there's,
first
there's
guys.
The tagline, I'm a piano to the world.
Yes.
Yeah, something
Because
like
even
that.
Jerusalem, that wasn't Amapiano, but do you see how when that
Jerusalem.
song caught
Yes.
fire, like the whole world was like, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? It was during COVID, ne?
Yeah,
when that song came
I
out.
had enough of it. Yo,
But
If I
it
hear
still
it
goes down
today-
with the plate and people
Eyebrows goes
do the
down.
move with the
I
plate.
can't hear it anymore. It's too much for
Really?
me.
My
Do you want me to
baby
play it for
loves
you
it.
right now?
Yo,
Let me
if I
find
just
it.
hear that first beat, well, I'm like, just switch it off. I'm so put off it. Please
Don't you like the one with Burner Boy?
No,
There's a
I
lot
didn't like that
there.
one.
Which one? There's a
I
lot
just
Burna
like the
Boy did.
original.
Which one?
The Jerusalem away Burner Boy is on. Burner Boy,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know he was on
did
a
not like that
Jerusalem.
one at
I
all.
like that one. Bring out that ghetto that you did at the mall for our mother.
Okay. But yes, I'm a piano really touches me, guys. It's a spiritual experience when that beat drops
No, it is.
in an Amapiano song.
No, I mean, I don't know a lot of them, but every time I hear the little clips I hear, I'm like, yeah.
It goes down. It goes down. Well done, Pretoria. Well done.
We're even zoning it down to cities. Pretoria is a city, right?
Yeah.
City. Okay, so I guess on a more serious note, guys, like we've gone down a nice trajectory there, but let's talk about Africa Day and what it means, like where it originated, because I did look that up and I just want to read it quickly.
Wasn't it the UN?
Yeah, well, I guess so. It says here,
Hold on.
Africa Day commemorates the historic day in 1963 when African nations came together to form the Organization of African Unity, the precursor to the African Union. I don't know how many countries are part of the African Union, but I like this description of where it originates from, because when we have things like xenophobia in South Africa, and I don't know if there is xenophobia as badly in other African countries as it is here, because we've seen it here. We've experienced it in terms of just seeing it on the news. I don't think I've like experienced the protest and the violence in person, but I've seen it. And yeah, what are the issues that we see with it? Okay, let me put it this way, or ask it this way. Earlier on, I was watching a clip about it, and they asked the lady, what are the misconceptions about xenophobia? And she said, oh, that the foreigners come, or the migrants, I think I prefer the word migrants come and they want to, they commit crimes, they become criminals here, and they steal our jobs. She said those are misconceptions. And I was like, I don't know so much that those are misconceptions, because I think that I see these things happening. But also at the same time, I understand that...
Wait. How do you steal someone's job? If to steal it from you, it means it had to belong to you in the first place.
I hear you.
That's
But I
just
guess
a
they
question
put it
out
that
there.
way because, African language, it's direct translation from an African language. I think what they mean is they're taking spaces that we could fill as South Africans.
If you want to fill the space, fill the space.
I hear you. At the same time, is it not true that some South Africans will employ people from those countries because they get to exploit them? They don't have. They're not covered by labor laws.
Yes.
Those people can't go to the authorities and be like, they're not paying me the
Cheap
minimum.
labor.
It's cheap labor at the end of the day.
So what you're
right?
saying is that South Africa is the problem, and South Africa is the South Africa
That's
is
not
the,
what
no,
I'm
no,
saying.
No, listen.
You said that's what I'm saying.
You don't know what I'm saying.
You said
To know
what
it-
you're saying
No,
is...
wait. You don't know what I'm saying because I'm finished to
Yeah.
know that it's not what you're saying.
Okay.
So you have to. So I'm just saying, like South Africa is the problem because they complain because these people are taking our job, but they also the creators of the problem because they hire them.
Okay.
I
That's
think
what I was
that
trying
the
to say.
problem
So
here.
then it's South African jail because
I think the problem
the
here is our government.
yes. It's all the government.
They failed the people of South Africa.
Yeah.
And in so doing, they failed the people of Africa.
Yes.
I don't.
They're coming to.
I don't understand this.
So
Okay. You can...
I think when the huge influx of African foreigners fleeing their own countries now came to SA, right?
Yeah.
The government was supposed to protect its citizens, its people,
How?
right? By coming down hard or putting in laws, restrictions and solutions to the problem that
solutions.
serve the people of their country and the people that
That
need
also help the
refuge.
asylum seekers, because
Yes.
sending them back is also like, that's rough.
Yeah, it
They
is
just came from a
rough.
tough
It is
situation,
rough.
so I don't
and
think
as
that's
Africans, I
always the
don't think
solution.
that's our thing. You know, we
Yeah.
see, we
not
see,
African
we
to just
see.
kick people out.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know. We see like these other Western countries that have these hard restrictions that really do turn people away. That
Yeah.
are thing, right? But at least they're protecting their people.
Yes. Yeah, their thing is our people first want to protect them, which is good.
Yes.
I think it's good that they're doing that.
And I think,
But
there's
let's
this
create
huge
solutions
influx
for-
of where, like, hundreds of thousands of illegal foreigners came in that were not bound by law, not bound by anything, right? Which started getting messy, right? And so the people of South Africa would complain to government. Government wasn't doing anything, and I think that's where ultimately the
That's
mob
the
justice
problem.
began.
Yeah, because they weren't being heard. They didn't just
weren't
wake up
being
one day
heard.
and decide, we're just going to loot and kill.
Yeah.
No one was hearing them.
And I mean,
Hey,
the
you
way
look quiet. She's coming for you
xenophobia,
there, but
the way xenophobia is played out in South Africa
No,
is
guys,
such
there's-
an unfortunate
no,
and horrible
there's a
situation.
lot of things. Yeah, there's a lot of
There
things.
is a
yeah.
lot of things for
Yeah.
That's
sure.
why I'm like I'm not that I'm not disagreeing and
No, I
I'm
hear
not
you.
agreeing either.
Yeah.
Because for them to get through the border on the South African side in the first place,
Yeah.
it was South Africans that are employed. Do you get what I'm saying?
Of course.
That,
Yes.
that
It's
gets
the
that
corruption
take
as well.
backhands.
Yeah, it's the corruption as well.
That's why I'm saying South Africa is its own problem
Yeah.
and its own complainer on top of the problem.
Well, the thing is, the complainers are not the ones at the borders with the backhand. They're the people that are saying, we have scraps from our government. You guys are coming in here and taking the little that we have, and they're taking their anger out on these people that are coming in to take the little that they have, instead of saying, hey, the problem actually is the government. Why are
Yeah.
you taking the bribes? Why don't we have a streamlined legal way, a
plan,
nice
just a
plan to
plan.
say, guys, our brothers and sisters are struggling in this country and that country. What are we as South Africans going to do to help them?
What can we
Because
do?
I'm sure there was a time when apartheid was rough and a lot of South Africans had to go
Were
to other African
received
countries, and
by
they were
Africa.
received and taken care of. Our family went through something like that because our grandparents left because it was the whole apartheid situation, and they our mom is the firstborn, and they left South Africa to go to Zimbabwe. That's why we were born in Zim, and we came back because They
was
said,
peace.
hey, there's peace now. You can come back. She
Yeah,
literally
but
got
I mean, also-
correspondence from the
Yes.
government saying, come back.
But also,
so
I mean-
she was an exilee. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
But also, I mean,
so
but if
Zimbabwe took care of her. So we should have systems in place to take care of people that are seeking asylum because they're traumatized from where they're coming from. They come here and they get traumatized. They can't get health care. They go into a hospital. They get
Yeah.
kicked out.
Yeah, it's really
Because
bad.
you're a foreigner, we don't want you.
Which
So
is
I don't
not
know
okay.
what you're saying.
I'm
Protect the
saying,
people,
I'm saying the systems, the government systems, and
Failed everybody.
They failed everybody. And this whole thing of
Everybody.
African unity, if we have this African Union, it should be working for people to be able to move from country to country.
But also
And
not
it
just
also
our
interesting-
government, their governments,
Their
as
governments
well.
as well
Just
are the
Yes.
problem.
African
All the
governments,
governments
guys,
are the
sort
problem.
yourselves out. No, really, at the top. There was an episode that I watched. I told you of Say Yes to the Dress. It was the
I was
most
shocked.
the most. It was like one of the top 10 most expensive. Although the person that spent the most money on dresses in New York was an African daughter's, like an African official's daughter, something like
Yeah,
that.
probably some diplomat or
Exactly. And I was like, it was a ridiculous amount of money. I mean, when you convert it into rands, it's like millions and millions and millions. She bought like a lot of dresses. And I'm like, that's not right. And the people in the comment section were the people from that country saying, you're wrong because our mothers are starving, our fathers are starving, the children are starving.
Wow.
You're wrong. And just, I know it's a side note, but African leaders just need to pull themselves towards themselves. It's not okay. You can still eat and live beautifully well
this episode has
by
got too
taking
many
care
points,
of your
man.
people as
Like,
well.
I think we need to
That's
invite
the
someone
greed.
to
Stop
speak into
it.
the episode
Stop
because
it.
Can you move
Yes.
closer to your mic,
Also,
babes?
one of our producers wants to say something.
Yeah.
Are you considering me a producer?
First of all, let's establish, am I
Then we've got two producers,
officially
Andy
on
Diesel
camera?
and Randall.
Are you considering me a producer?
Who are behind
witnesses, guys. They're witnesses. Is Randall a producer officially?
Well, we officiated it a long time
yes,
ago.
You are. Absolutely.
Just want to say sorry, my neighbors smoke weed.
I was about to be like, why is this in the air?
And
In the
those
air.
ones here.
Okay, so I just want to start off by saying kudos to Do aka TRP for coming across the most important element of the genre, which is the log drum. Yeah, your flowers, man. I hope he gets his flowers. I don't think he gets much recognition today.
Okay.
I didn't
Is
even.
he the one that played on the
Today
actual
we
piano
I didn't
in
even know who he
Pakistan?
was until this very moment.
I'm not too sure, what coverage he's getting, but I do know that he's
Yeah,
the
that's
guy who
cool.
came across it. And now we get to enjoy exactly the diversity of the whole
Yes.
globe because of this
Yes.
attraction to this
Yeah.
unusual sound.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
If I can put it like that. And next point is South Africa does have the, I think, best constitution in the world
100%. 100%.
that supports diversity and inclusiveness. And to all of your points, united we stand, divided we fall as a continent. And I think this sentiment has been, shared, especially in the Eastern countries, to say, guys, let's unite. Let's unite. I mean, we have people like Thomas Sankara, to mention the few that have left these lasting marks, or rather landmarks, for us to follow. For this generation and the generations to follow, to say, let's keep this pursuit of unity going.
Yeah.
But why? Why is that? Well, I won't really answer that question, but I'll say this is the reason why SA does stand in, with this situation that's happening now in Gaza State. Like, really the best people to actually stand, to actually bring or fight for unity. You understand?
Yeah.
That's where it emanates from. It emanates from these people that understand this concept of unity. And so that's the important influence, I believe, that we have as a country that, that sheds light.
I really like
Wait,
that.
I just want to, guys, I'm like, I don't know what to say about all this. No, because
It is a lot.
oops,
Hi,
sorry.
Bo.
What was that?
Oh, yeah, no, you're going to go down there.
Why? What is it?
Don't get too
Don't lean
confident.
too much.
Don't lean.
Just keep your core muscles engaged.
Okay. Give me a second. Why tell me, babes? Why would you let me sit on a chair that's broken? Anyways.
I also can't lean on this corner as well. It's just
Okay. Okay.
wow, my God, and chairs.
So what I'm saying is like the whole thing sounds political, ne? Because I'm fully 100% support with South Africa speaking against what's going on right now. But my thing is, you're gonna speak out against things when there are problems.
Wait, what are you saying?
My issue is the journey.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You don't come at the end. Or when major injustices come, then let's gather all these musicians. I think you were speaking about Africa Day. Let's gather all these musicians to make a song about xenophobia. Let's gather all these, and you don't put in the work. The rest of this is life. This is hard work.
No, it is.
To change a nation is something that's not easy.
It's work that's going to take every single person getting involved, and it's going to be hard. Let's not make it. There's nothing pretty about change, so it's going to be hard before it gets beautiful.
And I like what Mpho Takata was saying is that, like, guys, if and he was exposing people. He was exposing people in the political world that, like, guys, there's a lot of back-end deals that take place. People die out there,
That's
people
what
die
kills
for the
me
truth.
most.
If one person complains, next thing you're dead. And then the rest of the
die,
people were like, why have you stopped complaining? I'd rather
saw someone
I'd rather live without
disappear.
water,
I
bruh.
saw someone get unalived, babes.
I love living without water.
I still have
I'm fond of breathing.
Yeah, I'm good without water, babes. I'm good hungry.
Even that unaliving
Because-
process is not kind. It's cruel.
Yeah, so I'm saying for one, even to get to a stage of, let's look at Beitbridge, the border, right? Let's look at Beitbridge. Let's stop backhand deals going to Beitbridge. Let's control that story. Someone's gonna die.
Someone's gonna die.
You get what I'm saying?
So against that.
So, but it's an issue. It's even and these things are injustices that are done on a daily basis. And Gaza's one we can see, guys, and it's horrible. You know what I mean? But there's horrible things going on, and our country is falling because of corruption and backhand deals. And lead right at the top. And stop giving us stories of and you are the ones that are encouraging xenophobia at the top.
Exactly.
With the way
Right from the top.
Yes,
I'm with you.
it's the way you
100%.
conduct things that is
Because we can all complain amongst ourselves as the people at the bottom and say this one took my job and this one brought the drugs and this one brought human trafficking. Why is human trafficking thriving in South Africa?
And then also
someone at the top is
someone that
allowing.
was watching,
Police are part of this.
Let's say the lady that I was watching as well, commenting on xenophobia as well. She was
Yeah.
saying how they go for the foreign nationals because they don't have power, right? It's easy.
Yeah.
As opposed to going for the ones at the top in the glass houses.
Of course.
Those are the ones that should be receiving the heat.
Exactly.
Not the
But they'll
people
go
at
for
the
the people
bottom.
at the bottom who don't have any
Who don't
power to
have
protect
power to
themselves.
guys, the ones
And
that
then
live with glass houses, apparently on the payroll, they've got Nkabi, bruh. Like it's
What's in
What's
Gabi?
in Kabi?
What's in Kabi?
it's a
What's
hitman.
Oh.
It's a thing. It's a political people in the political parties.
You know me in politics. I know nothing.
That's
But
know
they've
nothing.
got
All I know is that
no one
ANC
is
is the
listen,
government.
folks. Listen to this
And then
news.
Ramaphosa is the president.
Hey,
How do you
guys,
know?
you need to know what's going on in South Africa.
The
If you don't know what's going on,
The people are
the elections are
everyday
coming
people
up,
like me
bruh.
and you, Mbali. We know nothing.
Next week we are voting. Next week, you hear me? We are voting next week Wednesday, and our country is a syndicate right now. It is a syndicate, babes. And you've got to be awake to understand how to even fix issues in a
it's
syndicate.
mafia, bruh.
So when you're looking,
It's mafia
it's
out
mafioso. So when you're looking at issues like xenophobia,
Yes, because you can't
what
even
is
turn to the
xenophobia?
police for help because who's going to help you?
What is xenophobia? Like when it deep down in its root, ne? So we've got these special names to be like, okay, this is classism, that's xenophobia, that's stereotyping someone,
Yeah.
that's racism. It's the same thing.
It's the same.
Of I don't gel with you because let's say
It's division.
You're white
It's
and
the
I don't
plan of
understand
the
how
enemy,
you're doing
bruh.
with division.
It's
You're
Satan's plan
You're
to
from
bring division.
Zimbabwe, division. You're from. So it's the same thing, just classified in some different eloquent
It's just-
terms,
yeah.
but it's exactly the same thing that brings us to like. Here's a question, eh?
Goes down to the
And
human
maybe it's a
condition,
little
man.
bit. Maybe I'm pushing the boundaries a little bit, but once we get to
It's giving. You're about to be really political.
let's kick Afrikaans out, right? Let's kick Afrikaans
I
out,
didn't say
ne?
that.
and let's stop English.
like the language.
What
not
is the
Afrikaans
language?
Because I was going to kick
No,
Afrikaans people
no,
out.
sorry. And I mean language.
Okay, the
Yeah.
language.
What is the language
Okay.
that we're going to use as our national language if
That's
it's not
true, because
English?
we've got 11.
Yes, other countries have it easy. It's French.
They can be
baby.
like, yeah, we speak French because we're a
Yes.
French country, or
what
or
will the
Shona
language
because
be
that's
with our
the-
11
the
official
language.
languages? And then
Because then that's going to cause another war.
yes.
It's gonna go on. It's
It's going to cause another war.
tell a Zulu to speak anything
No,
else.
a Zulu will not speak to Otswana. They'll be like, hey. And Otswana or Epedi will be like, no, this is my language.
yeah,
So why is my language not the main? Why is my language not the official one?
yeah, so I'm just saying there's always going to be, when something is different,
Yeah.
there's always going to be in that aspect. So if we look at when they came up with Africa Day, whatever treaty they signed, what did they mean by unity in its practical everyday form? What does that unity look
I feel
like?
they said
And-
unity for the leaders to do nonsense together.
But like, what does that unity look like? And do you guys get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And because that will inform everything. Because how do you tell someone seeking asylum or someone that comes from a different country that no, you are stealing someone's jobs, which is also kind of sound like you guys were saying, you are stealing someone's job, and it's okay for a South African to feel like that about you because this is their country. How now
Yeah.
do you expect them in
Yeah.
their everyday to consolidate that
Yeah.
to be, when they go to work, I don't feel worthy for this job because I actually shouldn't be here doing this job.
Yeah, guys, it's actually mental and emotional
So
trauma.
what do you
There's
do?
a lot of layers
It's
to it.
trauma for people coming out of traumatic situations and then getting to a country where people are giving you a side eye like, I know you didn't just take my job.
But I think what, and maybe we didn't elaborate, I mean, your point properly, but I think for me, when we're on that point about stealing jobs, it was more like a, there are as well injustices being done to South
There are,
Africans
yes.
by
Yes.
these foreign nationals. And I think a lot of the time when we bring
Yes.
up xenophobia, people forget that
Yeah.
that
That they're actually-
And they just, but listen, they cross.
Yeah.
Okay, when someone is cross, when your child throws a tantrum, why are they throwing a tantrum?
Find out what's wrong.
They're throwing a tantrum because when they try to address the issue, there's no way to outlet it. So now I'm just gonna go
yes, exactly.
like Kanye West song at the end. "Ah!"
Which
but
show
like-
is that closed on Sunday?
Yeah.
No, it's not Chick-fil-A. It's the...
Yes, it is closed
No,
on Sunday.
no,
Oh,
it's
I was
the
just
other
talking to
one.
my dad,
Yes,
and
the
he
one we
said,
talked about, and I said,
and I said, "Ah!" What song is that
I'm
though?
literally going to look for
Father, I stretch
It's
my
not
hands
that one.
to
It's
you.
not that one.
It
It's
is.
not that
It's I stretch my hands to you.
Life's
Yeah,
like
I
this
get
is
that.
what your life's like. Living like
So-
num.
So now they throw a tantrum because there's
Which one is it?
government are asked you that we need jobs, right?
That's the one, eh? Okay.
Stretch my hands to you. Life's like this is what your life like. Hey, our executive is wanting to talk.
Okay. Did you want to say something?
Finish your point though. Okay.
Oh yeah. I played it short so that it doesn't get.
Oh, okay, sweet.
If it's longer
So my-
than.
Yes. No, let me
Ish.
carry on because I wasn't done, and then you'll come back.
Yeah.
So, my thing is, the point of I'm coming to speak to you, Mom. There is someone that's bullying me at school, and when a child
like
feels
the way
like
you're putting it,
they've
yes.
got no place where they can seek a solution for that, and then they don't know what to do, so they're just
They're gonna look for attention
Get
in
out
other
of my
ways. They're gonna
country.
do
You know what I
attention-seeking
mean?
behavior.
So when
Yeah.
we're saying to the government we need jobs, ne? And people, human beings, psych is very interesting.
Yeah.
And I mean
Psyche.
My bad. Psyche. Thank you. Such a coconut. The psych is very interesting, and I studied the psych.
Said psych.
What did I say? Psyche.
Yeah.
Psych.
You like psyche?
Psych.
Psyche. There's psych.
Psych. Okay, that was a psych. So.
Yes, it was.
Thank you. So the psyche is very interesting, right? Like studying storytelling, I've been like how to use storytelling in human brain. But they, if they don't know how to handle something, they can put the blame on something where it's not me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that thing gets blamed. Like, I don't have a job, it's you.
It could actually be you, babes. Like, why don't you have a job
Yes,
though?
I
What
don't
have
a job.
you done?
And it could be the government,
It
and
could
it
be
could
a
be
whole lot of factors.
apartheid, and it could be
Yeah.
wealth, and it could be a lot of things.
Yeah.
But right now,
some people do hide behind those things. They choose to be lazy.
Yes.
They choose not to. They'll get the job, but they
Yes.
don't do the job well
Yes.
because I'm entitled to this. And it's like, no, actually, you're not entitled to this
Yes.
because we can go and get so and so, our Kenyan brother who also has the same qualifications, and he's going to kill it in this job because he appreciates it. Do you know what I'm saying?
and right now the problem is you. So
Yeah.
when you're looking at after COVID, ne, officers went into lockdown, right? And then now where we are, not everyone is going into the office Monday to
Why
Friday.
do your cats start making weird sounds in the dark?
There's a kid.
Sorry,
that
anyway,
lives
go
there,
on.
man.
Oh.
There's a kid. It's not
They
a
don't.
cat.
People don't go into offices Monday to Friday, right? Because they don't go into offices Monday. You got these massive buildings, these big buildings, these designer buildings, and you have to lay the cleaning staff off.
Eish.
There's no more night staff that comes in because they don't need to.
Eish.
And that's how many jobs have now gone down the drain.
Yeah.
So when that person wants to blame someone, who they gonna blame? In this
Easy
case,
target.
they're gonna blame you. Why are you working from home, bruh?
Yeah.
Take one from the team and come to the office.
Come back to the office.
You know what I mean? Because nobody's
Hey,
thinking.
but
It's like,
when you've had a taste of working from home, now you must trek through traffic. It's a tough one, eh?
dude, I always say like I think everybody's been put on this earth for each other.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
if you think guys want to complain,
I hear
yes,
you.
the
Yeah.
people in the ghetto townships are there, the people in the suburbs are there. As long as I look after myself and my
let's
children,
think about how
what
we can
happens?
help each other
Yes.
as people. I really
And you
like
don't help
that.
the people. And what help happens one day? They say there's a boy in the township you could have helped, and it's just listen to my story. It's not. I'm just trying to make a point, with my story, and then that boy. And then you're like, oh no, I'm not helping them. I'm just looking after us.
Me and mine.
And we're not running together as a country.
Yeah.
One day your boy is parking in his gate, and then he gets shot by a hijacker. And that hijacker is someone from the township that went through issues that blah 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 blah, where you could have touched everybody, trying to look after you and yours, and it backfires. But instead of me and mine, let's have the attitude of togetherness, our
I
country,
have
not
often thought about that. Like a lot of
Yes.
our, some of our problems, I mean, I'd say a lot, some of our problems are because we're not helping each other. Because we are literally have that mindset of, I'm just going to make sure that me and mine is taken care of, and everyone, each man for himself. But that does create a society in which, okay, so now
Unbalanced.
I need to take care of me and mine, and I'm going to
Yes.
come and steal from you.
Yes.
Because it's the only way I can get, that's the only way I can eat.
Yes.
But it's also tough in the way the system and this world is created, right? Because they make it hard for you to just take care of you and yours.
Yeah.
And now,
It's a system, guys.
It's
It's
like,
a
do you know what I'm
system.
saying? People are just surviving. I think
no,
that's what I'm trying
love
to
you.
say.
There's people that are that can take care of others.
Very few.
then-
Compared to the
though,
majority.
compared to the
It's not
majority.
few.
I promise you, it's few.
Most
Pull
It's
out
few.
stats.
It's few in the people that we in our circles, but there's like guys. There's
the majority
a wealth
are
of
not
wealth,
the wealthy
wealth.
people. The majority of the people in most countries like this, it's not. It's like when you look at the governments, like that girl who went and bought $1 million worth
Yes.
of dresses. That's an anomaly. For the rest of the country, the majority of the people in the country are like, we're struggling here. And you're out here buying $1 million
No,
dress.
guys, but
you know what I'm
my-
saying?
no-
Well, not $1 million
Yeah.
dress.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that the majority of the people are not the richest people. They're
'Cause the
not the
majority
ones
are
that can
black.
help everybody.
But-
so what Mbali's saying is, for people like us, it's hard enough just trying to take care of me and mine. And now I have to, do you know what I'm saying? Like I have to extend myself further than this.
I even think we can even fall into the privileged category as well. But I think, when you look at South African stats as well, like from like low middle class upwards, that's like 10%. The rest are literally living on like 10 rand a day or something.
Yeah, something
like
So
crazy
I guess
like
what I'm
that.
trying to say is there are
Yeah.
people out there that can do damage.
Yes.
Damage in
I
terms
agree
and
with
good
you.
damage in terms of how many
Absolutely.
black homes even though they are
Absolutely.
in minority, they can actually affect a majority.
Yeah,
Is
for
what
sure.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Because even middle class is not the people I'm talking about. Because middle class right now with the economy is battling.
Just also surviving.
Yeah. True. All right. I think this is a huge subject, and I think we do need to revisit, seeing that elections are coming up.
But who are you guys
on May
voting for, if I may
29th.
ask? Oh.
We're going to talk about that. I was like, these people are going to expose me.
Who are you voting for? But who are you voting for, babe?
Yeah, let's not say anything.
My vote, my secrets.
You are a demographic. I know a lot of people get touched by your demographic, but you exist. And I don't.
Let's just leave it at that. I'm
Okay.
a demographic.
Okay.
Who are you voting for?
I know who I'm voting for, babes.
Okay. Because I don't know who to vote for.
I told you, vote
Some
for my
people
person.
don't know who to vote for, so therefore they're going to vote for whoever's in power now because they don't
No,
know, and
guys.
that's just scary.
I can't.
It's a little bit scary. It's a teeny weeny
No.
bit. Just saying, you know.
No, that one I have to leave to Jesus because it will reduce me to tears.
I speak for you,
Thinking
so what
about-
do you mean? Talk to us.
You want us to make your points for you. You must make your points for you and also get in the
But
firing
guys,
line.
Okay, I think we need to conclude because I have a thing. I have a thing to go to. So I just want to. I don't even know if I should bring this up now. I think we should come back to this topic. I think we should have a part 2.
Yeah.
Because I was about to almost start another.
Start it.
Start
No,
it.
no,
and
it's
end
just
it.
it's not even.
Just leave it
just
as a
mention
cliffhanger.
it.
Not even
Guys,
starting.
just I keep doing this and I
Yes,
just
you need
hear
to stop it.
Bruh.
You don't. It's
Just
not
mention
even
it.
me starting it. It's just a point that I had.
Just
But
wait
we
till
moved-
after
put it
we
out there,
moved
so just
on.
mention
It's
it.
just, it's just gonna
Just
be.
mention
it's
it,
just
man.
gonna-
You put it out there.
It's just gonna be so random. I'm just saying, why are all our delivery drivers 60 all non-South African? I've never met a Tebogo. I've never met a Bongani. I struggle with the names. I'm like, who are you? I
Spice.
can't pronounce your name. I've never been like Sawona Poti. It's always been
Phew,
someone
that's
not from
interesting.
this country. And I'm like,
spicy.
why?
Yes,
there are
even
a
me-
lot of our young people that actually do need to be doing these jobs. So that's just one way that I feel like that statement of foreigners coming to steal our jobs being a, what does she call it? Being a misconception isn't 100% a misconception. But I don't know what the story is. I don't know how those people got employed. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just saying, I just always wonder why are
interesting.
none of my delivery drivers South African. That's always what I wonder. And
Why?
we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, guys, that's a good question. And they're really not. But yeah, I mean,
Is it just South Africans not taking up the job, or
waking up to do the opportunity.
because our unemployment rate is
It's shocking.
It's over 40%. That's almost half of
That's a lot,
youth capable in their prime youth
Yeah.
not working.
Listen.
That's insane.
These generations, bruh. Yo, they don't get up, bruh.
Yeah.
They don't know what it is. Yeah,
That's insane.
when I say, yo, they don't know. Hey, shame. Working with these youngsters is hard,
That's
bruh.
the other thing as well.
They don't
It's
know what it
work
means to
ethic.
soldier. Yeah.
It's things are not gonna
Then
drop
why-
on your
but
lap,
why
y'all.
then is it essay? Because we're not the only people that have young people. It's like when you listen to other people's like countries' employment
it's
rates, and
principalities,
then it's
guys.
like 2% unemployment rate, and you're like, wow, I
I
didn't even
know,
know that
it's
exists.
crazy.
So you're saying everyone is hired, is what you're saying. Every young person,
Everyone is
as
hired.
soon as you step out of school, whether you go to varsity or you out of high school, you have a paying job.
Yep. And here it's not the case.
Here's not the case.
It's a principality.
We've got people with degrees, masters.
Standing at the side of the road with their little placard saying, I have a master's degree, please employ me. It's actually quite sad. But I think it boils down to the spiritual realm, guys. It's a principality. And I just think that as South Africans, we need to turn to God more.
And I also think,
As a nation, we need to actually say, God, good bird.
yeah.
Shubile up.
But if I look at employment, guys, like, yo, I've been looking for jobs, hey, because I'm a
Yeah.
freelancer. The jobs I get, ne, I don't get them from applying. I've applied for so many and no call, not even nothing. I get them from connections.
Yeah.
And if people are serious about them, something South Africa with backhands and South Africa with things, even whether you're black or white or colored, you all do it because it's even like you put out the job because you have to.
Yes,
but at
but
the
you
end of the
know.
day, you know you're gonna hire Gail. You know you're gonna hire Gail. Gail's gonna walk into the interview. You know who you're going for already. Stop
Yeah.
putting out the interview. You guys are tricking our country.
And I used to be in
and
HR,
You're setting us up
specifically
for nothing.
recruitment, so this is facts. This
Yes,
is facts.
just
I've
stop
seen
it.
managers do things where I'm like, But did you actually give everybody a chance? Or you just wanted this person?
Yes, just put out the tender. You already know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's painful stuff, man.
You know, you even phone ahead to say,
Just
listen, you're going to win the
yeah.
tender, give us this amount. You
And
know
people-
what you're doing.
Do
Why
you know what
making
it
us
takes
do-
for people to put those
tenders?
tender proposals together?
And the hope in your heart, bruh.
Yo.
The hope in your heart is though you're going to get it. Can't you know what? Back at the ranch, nothing.
You
Because
didn't
now,
stand a
and then
chance.
footy, then you want to blame the government. You're doing the same things, babes. You're doing the exact same things, and you're telling us our country has failed you. The ANC government has failed you. You fail yourself daily
Yeah, no.
by
Preach.
choosing to do those things.
Exactly.
Stop it. Yes, you major companies, you companies that act all reputable. Stop it. Give people a chance that you don't know and balance the playing field.
Yeah. You just reminded
There's
me
people
of
out there
those.
that are hopping from job to job, eh? They hop from job to job.
Yeah, there are people
In
that are
this
going
economy
from
where
job
people
to
don't
job.
have jobs.
Like, how are
do
you
hop
actually
from job
able
to
to
job?
do that?
No, there are people that hop from job to job.
I didn't even know there were people doing that.
I remember also when, like, guys.
We have to conclude.
Yo, aye,
This
aye,
is
aye,
a
this
big
one-
subject.
Yo, aye, 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 aye.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
All right.
So,
So wait, the executive wanted to say something.
Oh, producer? You changed him from producer to executive. Hey, people get promoted fast here.
it's giving nepotism.
It's giving nepotism.
Executive put money.
FYI,
Don't you
it's
know
her
that, guys?
husband. Yes.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to touch on that point on, unemployment, the high unemployment rate amongst the youth. And yeah, kudos. There are forums that actually promote, that promote people who are trying to do something with their lives. There are those type of marketplaces. I won't mention them. They are there on Facebook. You know them. They are. I've seen a few on Instagram. But yeah, I think there could be more. I think we could do more. I think.
You know when you're in set and
There
you're
used to be
shooting
more
and you
back
hear
in the day.
helicopter or airplane, it's like, you have to be quiet.
You can feel everyone's mind panic over the
And then they go,
helicopter.
then they wait like this. The boom guy waits like this. While he holds the boom.
Like,
Oh, the
okay.
helicopter goes.
I know it's fine.
No, but we heard you. Yours
Yeah.
was clear. Yeah.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
for it. Yeah.
No, it's fine. I'm
But you
actually
didn't end.
thinking it's irrelevant.
He did
let's,
finish
let's
it.
talk about it.
In the
Second
next
part 2.
Next round.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll pick that one up.
Yeah, we'll
Second
have to-
round.
Yeah. I mean, it is the election build up as well. We can't do a part 2 because it's
Yeah, let's do it. Part
Are you guys
two.
going to vote for who you always vote for?
Yeah, who are you
Or
guys
are you going to
voting
try
for?
something different?
All right, so
Did you-
Don't you dare
stop
vote for
the
ANC,
madness.
for
Listen,
ANC.
madness is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting change. You're not going to get change.
It's enough now. It's enough.
You're not going to get change if you keep doing the same things, okay? Yule, what were you busy whispering there?
It's true. You're not going to get change if you're still doing the same thing.
We're done. The episode is done.
No, wait.
Hold that thought for the next episode. Part
Wait,
2 is
sorry.
coming.
Wait,
Thank you so
wait,
much for
appointment.
watching.
Wait,
I have an appointment.
Wait,
I have to
need
go.
say
People are
something.
waiting on me.
I need to say
Okay.
something. You're not going to get change if you keep doing the same thing.
Yes.
That's absolutely correct, and it's madness. So,
I feel
here's
like
it's a signing out point. Ne? I've always said this. Ne? I think all the old people, ne? Thank you. You carried your
you
torch
stop
well.
kicking the old people out. She always
No,
does.
you guys, you
No,
know,
I'm feeling
guys.
it.
People
I'm
have a
feeling it.
job.
It's time.
People have a
They
job.
have wisdom, guys. They bring wisdom and years
No, no,
of
but listen,
experience.
people have a job in everyone's got a job that God gave them in this world.
Yeah.
Ne? And if your job
Wrap
was
it
to
up,
bring
babes,
us
wrap it
out
up.
of apartheid,
I literally have 3 minutes.
thank you. If your job was to bring us out of apartheid, we thank you, we salute you. It doesn't mean you are the ones that are going to rein us into the new age. And you can't be like, yes, I brought you out. We are the ones that brought you out of apartheid. Don't you know who you are? I'm a freedom fighter. You're a freedom fighter, babes. But I am a revolutionist. I am. You know what I mean? You know
So
what I mean?
what you're
I will cross you over. You just need to sit it out.
Pioneer.
Oh, wrong word.
So what you're
Pioneer,
no,
no, for me,
revolutionist.
yeah, revolutionist, but also a pioneer.
Pioneer.
So you need to sit it out, and all of you. I don't want to. If you're over 50, please, 45, 50, just
Oligarch.
50, say goodbye. Thank you for every single person that's sitting
Thank you for your service.
in the
Veteran.
parliamentary.
No, but
Goodbye to you guys.
Service.
You guys need to say you can still keep your parties.
We can
but tell us,
consult
give us
with
people
you.
from your
You
parties.
can be,
Gatekeeper.
you can give
Yeah.
us consultate, like
Give
you
us
know,
people from your party that are
Yeah.
young. But you guys, goodbye.
Let the
You
youngsters
did
run
well,
this now. You
did
and
well.
and
You
it was
really
never
did.
in your path to pioneer.
Like,
it
you've
was
done your
the
part.
new people.
You did
You
your
run your
part.
race
Let
well,
the-
Amen.
And you've done it
Make
well.
space.
Yeah, I know. I
It's time
shame.
to really
Hallelujah.
Did it well.
and we really do appreciate.
No,
the
for
things
real.
Yes, you've done.
Absolutely.
As
And
much
Because
as
we
we're
wouldn't have what we
irritated
have.
It was not
right
for
now.
us. We couldn't have done
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
You
Indeed.
did it.
Yeah.
It was not for
Yes.
us.
But
Yeah.
it's time
But
to
for
let
us,
the
we will.
baton
Yes.
move on.
Yes, because. Yes, guys, like the story. Sorry, like now I'm going into the Bible. No, but there's biblical stories in the Bible.
People are waiting on me.
Only someone, like even with Moses,
Yeah,
back to
we should
Moses.
bring the Bible in this time.
Back
for
to
that.
Moses, only someone who was raised differently
Yeah.
could take the people and walk them
Absolutely.
to the promised
Moses
land.
the coconut
But he
guys.
didn't
Caleb.
have the promised land and
But he-
become a political leader in the
He
promised land.
actually
No,
handed
he
the
didn't. He didn't.
He
So
led
stop
them to
it.
the promised land and then he
That's
passed
very,
the
very
baton.
exciting,
Pass
guys.
the-
It's
guys,
so
pass
true.
the
He
baton.
passed it on to
She's
Joshua
Nyangela.
and Caleb. And we're going to pick up the conversation next time in part 2. It's awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Guys, follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, TACOMS_podcast. We're on Spotify. We're sort of on Facebook. See you guys next time. Bye.
Streets after you guys.
Yes.